Absolutely freezing out here. In fact, I'm going to put my other glove on. Got my drone out. Was going to go on my second drone flight in a minute. Got the drone. Yeah, very cold. Drone flying indeed. Got me drone in now. It's a bit cold out here at the minute. Just gonna have my evening walk through the village. I'm just gonna have a look through the village. I want to get some nice video footage, like flying through the village, but I want to check where the power lines and that are. And I've also got, obviously on your drones, you've got like return to home and all that. And you have to sort of factor in the height when you return to home. Obviously, if your house is, say, 50 foot, you want to be coming in at 100. You know what I mean? You've got to clear all the trees and everything. Tell you what, it's about -1 out here at the minute. Took the drone up the other night for the first time. In the dark, in the wind. I'll tell you what, well, I didn't struggle getting it back down. I actually managed to. Well, no, I'm just having a walk around the village. Which is my sort of evening walk. I'm a little bit later tonight. Also want to get some footage of this, my old school there. My dad's old school, my granddad's old school, but it's the power lines you got to watch. There's new rules out as well for drones in the UK. There's two pieces of, well, a license that I'm going to get and a drone ID. It's all changed now. You used to, if you had a drone that was like 250 grams or less, you could just do what you want with it. Well, you still can now, except if you've got a drone, any drone over 100 grams, if it's got a camera, you've got to get a drone flyer ID and all of that, but I don't mind doing that. All they're doing there is making it legal, so I can't turn around and say, well, I didn't know how to fly my drone. Do you know what I mean? Because you sat there and you've passed the test in that. But yeah, I don't know what the rules are. Well, some countries, like Australia, Holland, you can't even fly at night. It's just completely banned, but I can fly at night. In fact, I'm a class 0, so I can fly over people. You can fly over police stations. Only a couple of things you can't fly over: a prison, an airport. That's where I want to get, right up there. Get some nice shots through here. But obviously, we're going to have a walk up. Dude, there's a nice space. Look, there's no cables up straight up there. But anyway, cold out there, man. You can also just put the drone up and have it follow you. You can have it do various things. You're allowed up 100 meters. and that's it. That doesn't matter, no matter who you are. 100 meters up, that's it. But people do go further. Do you know what I mean? You've got to keep your drone in a line of sight as well. The only time you don't have to have it in a line of sight is when you're returning home, because obviously it's working on the GPS then, which is really every flight you go on, you really want to have the GPS on until you get used to it. Then if you get lost, you won't get lost. The GPS is on. If the controller goes dead, it'll automatically land. Out of range, it'll automatically land. We go down there, cross over, and back up. Still quite a bit of traffic about. I might have to do this a bit later in the morning, I think. I want to try and come swooping through here like car level, do you know what I mean? But I don't think I've got the skills to do that yet, I don't know. I think it's quite easy to control to a point. Also the river's on flood a lot. Right, down here, cross over. Yeah, changing all the drone laws. Still isn't too bad. The test I've got to sit is a free test. All I've got to pay is £11 something for my like drone ID number, operator's ID number. And what you have to do with that ID number, you have to put it somewhere on your drone or in the battery compartment, somewhere where it can be found. I've had to kind of swat up on all these drone laws because obviously I'm a drone virgin. It's all new to me, so yeah. If you'd have bought your drone last year, you could just on a class 0, you could put it up and do what you want with it. But obviously now there's everybody over 100 grams with a camera, which is basically everything. Mine comes in at about 164, 165. So I'm under the amount, but obviously because they changed the law, well, it's not the law, it's actual, what is it called? The aviation, I forget what the actual proper name of it is. Anyway, we're going to go up. How long to take off? I might take off a bit later, so I might go home and have a cup of coffee. Wait till some of these cars are shut off. Then I'll get a better shot. Get some good aerial shots as well. I've got like a camera that just moves up and down and around everywhere. Wow. I'm getting alert. Our cars are going white, look. That's how cold it is. I'm going to get a coffee, I think. Then we'll come back out. Yeah, well, I'm not extreme. Well, to be honest with you, I've got enough confidence in myself, but obviously this is only my second time at it. Good night. Obviously, until I get really confident, I'm just going to fly in places where there's not many people. because to be honest, some people might think, oh, just get it out and fly it around, but it's not that easy. Saying that, I've got an emergency stop button, which basically you only want to press in an emergency, and that'll basically just drop it out of the sky. Mist coming down. Misty. I think you're supposed to get down to about -3 out here, -4. No, I haven't flown it. Oh, I've flown it the other night. Had quite a bit of rain here, so I haven't really been able to get out. Now we just got sub-zero temperatures. Yeah, I took it out the other night and went right up in the sky. And came right, well, it was really windy. It was quite a struggle to get down. In the end, I put it on manual control, just brought it down myself. Got like headless mode. And put it in headless mode, it don't matter what way you're pressing the stick, it'll go to as you're pushing it. Whereas if it's in normal mode, you have to know the orientation of the drone, what way it's pointing. But in the headless mode, you just whack it, it'll go the same way as your joysticks go. Yep, new rules, you're quite true there. Yep, you got to do a written exam, which is I'm just about to do, and then you got to pay for a ID number. And that's anything over 100 grams with a camera on, whereas it used to be 250. Yeah, the written bit's quite okay, really. It's actually free. I think it's, so it puts basically everybody's culpable then. That's why they've done it. Everybody then is, nobody can say, oh, well, I didn't know how to fly it. Because they can say, well, you sat there and fucking passed the test on it. You know what I mean? You're liable. Obviously, you could do a lot of damage with a drone, but I understand the countryside here. So no power lines you got to watch. Yeah, it came in the 1st of January, didn't it, I believe? I bet there's still people out there that don't know and they're just flying around, I guess. All them people that were able to just fly about. But I'm still classed in class 0. It's up in class 0 to 5. And I'm in the bottom class, so once I get me bits and bobs, I'll actually be able to fly over people and all sorts. Obviously with my little drone, you can fly over people. Not ridiculously, do you know what I mean? But you can fly over people, whereas you've got a big drone, you won't be able to do that. But then, I don't know if you've seen them big old drones, but they look massive, man, them big ones. I can imagine one of them coming down and chopping into you, doing some damage. I'm also going to get myself a night strobe light. I think it has to be visible from 2 or 3 miles away. But Just a little strobe light you whack on the bottom, on the top. Just planes can see you. Yeah, you keep moving. They keep changing the rules. What they're trying to achieve by it, I don't know. I suppose it's a good thing, really. You know what I mean? That people have got to sit down and do a test. That's getting right up, all the freezing fog coming down. Don't know if you're seeing that there. My door keys. I haven't seen them. I'll have to have a look. So many different types. Oh, it's well cold out there. I bought some couple of extra batteries as well. There's some extra propellers. They're the DJI ones. Yeah, it looks like there's so many different models of them. Obviously, I'm new to it, but yeah, it looks like there's a lot of different models out there. But anyway, I'll be back later, guys.